Greetings, friends. This is your Aquarian Sage, Uni, coming at you from the lovely city of Puerto Vallarta. This month, I will be going into the tarot for the month of April 2021. These are cards that were picked for the Soulful of It podcast, and we're beginning by looking at what is here right now. And for that, the Chariot. The Chariot is showing up for us this month as an invitation to move beyond the limits of our current comfort zone. If we wish to move into serious alignment with our soul's aspirations, then we must shed the layers of our former self and stand bravely in our veracity. This impetus towards change cannot be forced upon us. It has to be born from the heart, for the heart is the moral compass that will guide us through the threshold and into the unknown. This is deeply about self-worth and how it is that we meet ourselves within those spaces. For when we feel inadequate, self-conscious, or not enough, we try to hold on to what feels safe and comfortable, even though our soul may be yearning for expansion. But when it comes to the chariot, we must take the reins and be the driver of that change. Secondly, we want to look at what's beneath the surface in the subconscious, and for that, she pulled the sun. The sun. This is adequacy incarnate, for this is the illumination that we gain when we direct that light back into ourselves, bearing witness to the beauty and the brilliance of our divine nature. It is the raw recognition of our place in the world and how intimately held we are and supported when we choose ourselves and allow ourselves to radiate from our center. This is the heart of service beaming forth because when we stand in our full authenticity, we reflect onto others the potentiality that exists within them. In this sense, we become a mirror that inspires, uplifts, motivates, and empowers others to be their best versions of themselves. Then we're looking at what is our soulful guidance for the month ahead. And for that, the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is showing up as our soulful guidance for the month to remind us of how critically important it is for us to be an embodiment of the type of leader that we wish to see in the world. When we honor others and recognize them to be their own sovereign beings, we are mindful in how we choose to engage, and in this way we are in devotion to the heart of humanity. This card is integrating the lessons of the Sun card and becoming a living avatar of that truth. So help build others up, water their soul seeds, and rip out any weeds that may be trying to stifle their growth with doubt and decay. When we are fully initiated into the King of Pentacles, the doors of opportunity open up, inviting us into greater abundance and wealth. Soul Capita is the currency of the Pentacle suit. So invest in the relationships around you, for they will be pouring love, elegance, and grace back into you. And lastly, what are we being invited to pay attention to? And for that, we've got the card of the year, the Hierophant. As this is a 5-year, we will continue to work within the realms of expansion beyond that of our physical senses by tapping into our own inner wisdom. This means being vigilant of our held beliefs around our right to have a place at the table. This is about our striving towards growth by seeking to know who we are at our core, rewilding by analyzing our thoughts and learned behaviors in order for us to break free from the conditioning of our upbringing, so that we can trust ourselves enough to not feel like imposters as we establish ourselves in the world, stepping into our own power so that we can become effective co-creators with Source. Thank you for joining me. And special thanks to Katie Gersh and to Kara Raquel on the Soulful of It podcast. If you enjoyed this, please share it out with your networks. Until next time, choose.